video, we are going to go over the most underrated deck of the format, Tenpai Fiend Sky Striker. Absolutely amazing deck. I finished third place at a regional with this deck, and I'll basically 2-0'd everybody with the exception of my loss and one other guy. Everyone else got 2-0! Malice 2-0, win roll, lose roll, irrelevant, and the deck can be played extremely budget.
I'm tired of this, man! I can't eat! I'm broke!
If you want to. So in this video, I'm gonna go over the perfect way to play Tenpai, this format, and Suda. Let's get into it. Before we do, I would love the honor to officially announce YCS champion. I'm going to be releasing on Thursday, January 23rd. That's about 1 week from now. A Tenpai Masterclass with everything you need to know about this deck. Countless regional tops with this deck. And if I didn't take yugioh to YCS, I would have won this without the YCS too. Tenpai is still the tier 1 deck, and it's a lot better than Mal-Ass. Let me tell you that. And if you want to play a real meta deck for 50 bucks without the Fiendsmith cards, I will show that in this Tenpai Masterclass. I'm going to showcase everything I know about this deck, why I 2-0'd everybody, how to play blind second, how to play blind first, how to play it with Fiendsmith, how to play it as $1,000 deck, but also a $50 deck, and how to obliterate every single meta board with all the combos of the deck. That will be Thursday, January 23rd. It will be 6 hours long. So make sure down in the description below to get your link now, because it's in 7 days. It's in 7 days. So get it right now to learn from not only the biggest biceps of the planet, but the biggest brains in the planet. Biceps and brains, baby. Let's go. So let's get into this video. This is my third place. I'm going to show you the post-Suda list. There's a few changes I did in the regional because obviously Nihilus is not legal. But let's get into it. This is the list I played in the main deck, in the regional where I finished third place. And it would have been first, but I lost that Dynamorphia of all decks with like 3 counter traps. I don't know anything about Dynamorphia, but I destroyed every single meta deck. Every meta deck got absolutely obliterated. This deck chooses to go first, but is very happy with going second. The side deck is not what I played in the regional. This side deck is a new side deck I'm building with the release of Nihilus. The thought process of this side deck is if you draw basically any of these 6 you play with Rise of Fiendsmith, you put in any of these 9 with Fualos, Nihilus, Lancia, you just win versus Malice. And I'm going to explain the siding patterns of the deck and how to play it. I have many budget versions of this deck as well, but this deck is incredible going second. Like, incredible. It doesn't lose. It doesn't lose. And there's so many combos with that synergize all together with Lina and Hita entering the battle phase, crashing both to get any engine you're missing, and how they all synergize together. Even if, like, let's say you really want to wait a Fiendsmith, like let's say you go Lina to take their Engraver, which comes up so many times, by the way, because the Lina you can even get to from Tenpais with Seal, you can get to anything. Or let's say you go for like engage Shark Cannon, take their detonator effect pop at some point on your turn. With that detonator, you go into Lina trying to take their Engraver. They like wasted like 1,000 interruptions. Oh, their last 6th card imperm to stop your Lina. You enter battle phase. You know what? There's so many ways. You get the Lurie. It synergizes so damn well together. Gold Sark is an addition I added to this deck, which I'm gonna explain in it. It's actually very, very good. Blaster is essentially an extender, but why Gold Sark's in this deck, it's another special summon, and then what makes this deck so powerful is that everything's an extender. You have, with the exception of the first 5 cards of Tenpai, which are normal summons, like Chandra special, Kaiman special, Sangan Summoning special, Terraforming special, Gold Sark special, and then Gold Sark gets Blaster adds Genroku special, Genroku. If you hard draw the Blaster, it's fine, because it's a free special summon in this deck very easily. You special it for free, or sometimes, occasionally, you can use it to discard, but it's just there for Gold Sark, and you're allowed to play a few, like the deck has 0 bricks, literally 0. So you're okay, because of Sangan Summoning, I'm very happy to discard Blaster to the grave. I'm very happy to do that. I'm very happy to have a card like that, because it's okay to have, and it's an easy side out. I'm going to explain, and with Upstart Into the Void, you're playing no hand traps, so Upstart Into the Void, it's so powerful with Engage, and you could say Into the Void and Magnuma could conflict, but you're never actually ending a Magnuma in your hand. if that's the case, or you go Into the Void Magnemite, you just go Magnemite, and then end phase you go Genroku. So it's like, it doesn't counteract with Into the Void at all whatsoever. Nothing in this deck does. And you want spells in your grave for Engage. Engage is one of the strongest cards in the whole fucking game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's one of the reasons the deck's so powerful. I'm even debating taking a version of this to one of my events in post-Suda. I think Mitsurugi's the best deck, as you guys know, but this is a tier 1 deck. I put this on my tier list ahead of Malice. This is the tier 1 deck, and if you want to play this as a 50-card deck, you can. You remove the Charmies, you remove the Fiendsmith stuff. It's still an incredible deck. $50, you get this whole deck. $100 max, easily. This is an incredible deck, especially when you get how I play it. How I play it with Lina and Hida. I use Lina, Hida, and Sequence. There's no Numdi in this deck. I don't need that shit. You use Sequence, Lina, and Hida to get into Princess. Princess gets your Hydra that got stopped on turn 1. Whether it's turn 1, 3, 5, or 11, your opponent gets absolutely obliterated. And what this deck does is stuff like this. Like, your Tract is going to be like a little jab. Your Engage is going to go a little stronger of a hook, maybe. Okay. All right. Talent. So then Hydra with the leg kick to the head. Headshot, baby. That's insane. Like, it sets up the OTK shot so easily. And especially when Kagari, it can easily get the Hida Crash, get Genroku in battle, full combo, or similarly with the other stuff. It's just so good. So good. Especially with Shark Cannon. Shark Cannon is one of the MVPs of this deck, because what people aren't understanding about Engage is first off always drawing. Secondly, you're playing 6 engages because of Thrust. Broken. Additionally, Shark Cannon is always getting either a fire to get to your Hida line, or it's getting Detonator, or ready for this, is getting your Fiendsmith, and you just link one into the Fiendsmith. It gets every single thing you need, and every deck has something. Like, it's actually extremely good. Shark Cannon is absurdly good to special summon, and yeah, the deck's, it overperformed. I felt every single match was in control, and this deck, I should have gone 8-0, but Dynamorphia with 3 Solemn Judgments, game 1, cards like Solemn Judgment, not actually Solemn Judgment, but cooked my ass. I ain't gonna lie. That deck cooked me, and I don't know what the hell to do against that deck. But when you play perfectly against the other good decks, his deck just claps them all and eats it for breakfast. Like you're at Cora's with a fat person eating it all. 5-meal buffet, baby. That's me. 5-meal buffet, all you can eat sushi on every single meta deck, easily. And that's what this deck is. So make sure to go sign up for that Tenpai Masterclass down below. I'm going to go in depth on everything. I don't think you guys understand. Like, this is an 8-minute video. That Tenpai Masterclass is going to be 5 hours long, and it's going to be available for everyone, even if they miss it. If you love Tenpai, as many of my Tenpai friends do, you're going to love this deck. And I would advise, if Fiendsmiths are not too expensive for you, try to put them in your deck, but you need to play Tenpai, you need to play Striker. Tenpai Fiendsmith Striker is the best. TFS. I think that was a club in Toronto or something. It's the best deck, bro. It's the best way to play Tenpai. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. And again, on that masterclass, I'm going to be revealing how to play this deck budget. I know for budget players, there's a conundrum there. Like, if you're not willing to spend $50 on Yu-Gi-Oh, why would on extra Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Why would you spend it on a masterclass? My goal on this $50 masterclass that you spend is view me as your Yu-Gi-Oh teacher forever for the rest of the time. But you signing up for this masterclass, a one-time payment of $50 will basically get you access to my massive brain and balding head that will give you all the knowledge you need how to play this deck budget, which actually might be better than you dropping $300 on 3 Fualoses when you don't even need to play Fualos. Just join this masterclass. I'll show you my budget version where you don't need to drop it. Fualos is cool and all. It's cool, sure. It's nice. Not needed. Not needed by any means necessary. What? Seriously. It's nice. It barely made my cut to make my side deck. It's a $100 card. Like, my side deck's probably, what, $1,000? You don't need that. My other side deck, well, like this $1,000 side deck is barely better than my $10 side deck. Whatever. Who cares? It's not about how much a card costs, about how good the deck is. And this deck synergizes way better with spell cards. So my spell version, if not, it's pretty close. So let me know if you guys want to see that. Sign up for that masterclass. It's short-term notice, but do it, because if you guys want to win a Tenpai, you're gonna have to learn how to do this. So I'll see you guys on that masterclass. Thank you for watching this video. Tenpai second best deck. Peace!